Hey, my name is Joe,
And I'm Mary Beth.
and this is the best of Gen X.
We are in our 40s.
And we're siblings,
We'll talk about adulting in a world so different from the one we grew up in,
so excuse us while we save a generation.
one episode at a time.
Let's go.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Mary Beth.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. One of the reasons that I'm great, can I tell people how I found you today?
Certainly.
Okay, so we're at Mom and Dad's once again.
Just be nice.
Just
be
like
nice.
the old days.
Huh?
Just like the old days, we're at Mom and Dad's kitchen table.
Mm-hmm.
Because as everyone knows, you had your knee surgery. So when I arrived, started setting everything up, my brother walks out of the bedroom with a walker. I didn't expect that. I expected crutches or something, I guess. The walker threw me, bro. It threw me.
Listen, it's hard being this studly. They gave it to me for free. They ask you ahead of time if you have one.
Did you say, pardon me, do I look like someone who owns a walker?
Well, no, they call you and ask you.
Oh, okay.
They ask you a series of questions.
Okay.
And I was like, no. So they provided me with this durable medical equipment. And I said if I had the tennis balls on the bottom, I would look legit.
Yeah,
But I don't have those, so.
I was a little disappointed that there were no tennis balls, but the walker was dope.
It's a good workout.
I bet.
Silver lining.
You want to tell us how your surgery went?
Yeah, it was Thursday. It goes fast. They do the total knee replacements outpatient. It's not back in like Dad's day where he was inpatient for like 4 days. He could have stayed a fifth day, he said, but they basically forced him out. But they do it outpatient, and they give you this spinal block numbing in the back of your, by your spine or whatever. And I was coherent, and then like 5 minutes later, I'm not. And then like 5 minutes later, I had this vision of these people on each side of me, like putting this like whatever it was underneath me to shift me from one table to the other. So I do remember that. But then when I shut my eyes, it felt like 10 minutes went by, and I opened my eyes and I was done. The guy looked at me. He goes, all right, well, we're done.
Surgery's awesome.
Yeah. So it took about an hour, they said, for a total knee replacement.
I would like you to tell, because I want it on the record, I would like you to tell us how you felt after your surgery. You were texting Jen and me, and I was like, how are you feeling? And you talked about what it was like to suddenly not have that pain in your knee.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't remember exactly how I said it, but you go 23 years and probably 15 of that, it's constant 24/7, can't get comfortable, can't drive more than 2 hours without feeling pain, bone spurs sticking out of your knee. Every little walk is like sharp pain. It feels like people would always ask me what it felt like because they couldn't understand it. And I said it always just felt like a toothache in my knee. So if you've ever had a toothache, that's what it felt like in my knee all the time. So since April, it started getting worse and worse. And I noticed myself bending it more than usual just to kind of stand upright, trying to stand upright to walk normal. So I finally got, encouraged to do it, and I did it, and I'm glad I did. But yeah, I was telling you, I guess you and Jennifer and Dad in the car, I was like, it was kind of emotional because you go that long with feeling pain every single day, and then in a split second, it's like I don't have like sharp pain in my knee now. It's just the general soreness, but you get emotional because you go so long like just expecting that to be the case,
right? And
then it's just gone.
I understand. That's what I was getting at. I was moved by that because I understand how you feel. When I woke up from my ACDF surgery in 2017, I was the same. I couldn't stand, sit, lay comfortably, and I would cry myself to sleep. And they made you go through all these hoops: the physical therapy, the acupuncture, the shots. Nothing helped. But immediately when I woke up, there was no pain, and it was just unbelievable.
I guess the whole point of that was I wasn't used to life without that pain.
Right, because it's a constant distraction.
And I kind of just, you learn to live with it. And
no matter what you're doing, and how much fun you're having, how good you feel, it's always there underneath.
Yeah. So I always felt it, but I was just able to kind of block it and like function, everyday life. I'd bitch about it, of course, but so it was cool. It was cool to not feel it. You get the general soreness from the surgery, like the incision and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't have any sharp knee pains.
Outside looking in, the walker made it worth it.
The walker made it worth it.
Just to see you on a walker. I have a Game of Thrones update.
Mm-hmm.
So I started a week and a half ago. I'm halfway through season 7.
Oh my gosh. Well, needless to say, you're way ahead of me.
and I still have allowed myself time to watch Shark Fest on National Geographic. So I'm halfway through season 7, which means I will finish up the series in plenty of time for Shark Week next Sunday. Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
You're not a real person, I'm convinced.
Yeah, I'm
who
not.
Who gets through 7 seasons plus Shark Week?
Only a superhuman.
You are. You're subhuman.
And I've actually had some breakthroughs. I mean, I've seen it so many times.
You talking about Game of Thrones?
Yeah, sir.
So you're noticing things that you didn't notice before. Is that what you're saying? Or you're just seeing it differently?
I'm seeing things differently and I am not changing my mind about the ending. Make no mistake. But I'm having some breakthroughs with exactly the things that are wrong. So that's good.
Okay.
The episode is writing itself.
I was going to say it's going to make for a great episode.
Now, Alonzo, I'm a little sad that I asked you to be on because I don't want to compete for time because I have so much to bitch about.
We may not need you.
I may not need your ass. But, God, such a good show. And it's been a sad week and a half to be back in Westeros. So I break out in High Valyrian or I start calling you my lord.
Yeah, well.
You'll know why. I could actually speak some High Valyrian. Did you pick up any Valyrian?
I'm not you. Not you. But I think I told you like offline the other day, I said, I think I'm going to be like a silent observer in that episode because you get so passionate about stuff and you get so invested in it, more so than I do.
I'm going to force you. It must stir something in you and I'm going to pull it out.
It does.
If you don't match my energy, the episode will be for naught.
I know, but you're the type that will watch it and you'll be so emotionally invested in it that you'll like think about it as you're like pulling weeds and stuff. And once I'm away from the TV, I don't think about it. Like I'm done with it.
Damn. See, that's not normal to me.
But you're like cleaning toilets, like talking about
in my head. I'm
Seven
thinking,
Kingdoms
damn it,
and,
Tyrion.
Yeah.
Do you know the word mother in Valyrian?
No, I don't.
This is an easy one. There's a whole episode devoted to this.
Oh, hang on.
You know it.
Mother? Like Mother of Dragons?
When they call out to her after she frees them.
No, I was going to say... I'm pretty sure what I was going to say is wrong. Not Khaleesi. I mean, that's what they called her.
Misa.
Nisa, okay.
No, Khaleesi is queen in Dothraki.
Okay.
What does this mean? You should know this one because it's from one of the best scenes in the entire series. And I'm going to say it just like her. Zadrizes buscari sosteaor.
Is it your mission today to like let everybody know how unprepared I am?
Oh,
and
no,
I'm
no,
not
no.
as good as you
No,
are?
that's not the point.
Okay. Because I have no idea what that
Okay.
is.
A dragon is not a slave.
Okay.
That's when
I
she
would've never got that.
that's when she fake sells it to the Unsullied Master.
Okay.
And she's
That is a good episode.
that is, yeah.
That is a good episode. So thanks.
Okay, well.
Thanks for showing everybody that I didn't know the answer to that.
I know much more, but since you're getting so offended by my knowledge, I'll stop. I'll stop there. But yeah,
Alonzo's going to be like, do we need him? I'm going to be completely useless the next episode.
looking forward to it 2 weeks from today. All right, so I want to ask you about what you remember about our family game nights. I'm really glad we had family game nights growing up.
Yeah.
What did you like about it?
Well, I mean, obviously it was stuff that I looked forward to because we were super competitive and I guess it was just like a chance for, because and the reason I say this is because I don't think families do this as much anymore. Everybody just seems so busy and there doesn't seem to be as much connectedness with families.
Well, we didn't have a screen in the palm of our hand.
And we didn't have all the travel sports and all this and that. So I always looked forward to game nights because it was just a chance for us to just all sit around a table and just laugh and like laugh until we cried and
What games do you remember?
screamed at each other. Clue,
Yes.
Quizzard. Remember Quizzard?
Yeah.
We would do Trivial Pursuit.
Even though we were children. Dad,
Yeah,
that's how competitive our father is. He's going to play Trivial Pursuit with 8-year-olds.
right. Yeah, and it was like the legit one. It wasn't like a. 'Cause
Right.
Remember they had different versions of it?
Yeah, it was the adult version.
Yeah, it was like the real adult version. Quizzard and Clue I remember the most.
Yeah. My favorite was Memory.
Oh, yeah. Memory. That was a
rocked.
good one. That was a good one.
I was unbeatable.
Did we ever play Pictionary? Not
We
probably.
played Pictionary with the larger extended
like
family.
Christmases and stuff.
Yes. That was so fun.
I need to tell the Clue story
Yes.
because I've told many people this story. So this was like late 80s. Mom had the old brass bottom with the glass top table in
Yes.
the kitchen, remember?
I think it was bamboo at that time.
I
It was
don't
a
know, but
bamboo table
all I
with a
re-
glass top.
All I
Yeah.
remember, but there was a glass top. And, if you've played Clue, like you have to not show your cards because you don't,
Right.
you don't want people to know what you have. You have to guess who the killer was, number one, what room they killed somebody in, and what they killed them with.
Right.
And so your cards are like face down. And I pretended like I dropped something on
Right.
the floor. And I like peeked underneath the table. And Dad caught me doing it.
Like the sneaky sneak that you are.
And Dad was so pissed. And he said, "Go to your room, jerk."
No, you're mixing two memories.
No. I'm not mixing the Brussels sprouts one.
Yes, you
No,
are.
I'm not.
You are.
No, he called me cheater.
Okay.
He goes, "Go to your room, cheater."
Okay. The Brussels sprouts jerk one, that was different.
He
Yeah.
did call me a jerk that time.
I don't remember him banning you from the game, though.
No, I had to go to my room and listen to you all play the rest of the game. I was in my room crying because y'all were because all the fun you were having without me. I could hear you guys laughing and carrying on.
Sounded like you deserved it.
Well, I did deserve it, but I almost purposely yelled out, "It was Professor Plum with the revolver
With
in
the
the library."
candlestick in the library.
Yeah, but I didn't because I didn't want Dad to kill me. But I don't know. I just think that just getting everybody together, I cared who won, but like at the end of the day, I just liked when we all got together and,
Same.
So today, on that topic, we're cracking open a couple of question card games and seeing what kind of emotional mayhem unfolds.
That's right. This is the Gen X game night that hits different. Think of it like the board game nights we had in the 80s, but instead of like Monopoly, Meltdown, and Breaking Out Mauled Madness, great game, by the way, we're playing Ask Your Sibling Deep Stuff That Might Make You Laugh Cry.
Yeah, because nothing says we're aging gracefully like finally asking each other questions we've avoided for decades. And yes, just like the game nights of old, there will be refreshments. No pretzels or Doritos, though, because we've evolved.
We have, indeed. So it's a mixed drink for me. Painkillers for Joe and a mixed drink. I can't wait for you to answer questions under the
Cheers.
double influence.
Okay. Same.
So, So we're going to take turns asking questions pulled from different decks from this game that I have. And some are funny, some are deep, some might unlock repressed Gen X feelings that we weren't allowed to talk about growing up. So we're going to see what happens when the latchkey kids open up.
Okay.
All right. So this game, I have two. We're going to save the other one for another episode because it's strictly family. It's called Tales, and it's a family edition. You can get several different for whatever people you want to play with. This one is called We're Not Really Strangers. Okay. I saw it on TikTok, and I saw a couple of variations of a game like this on TikTok.
I've never heard of it.
All right, so We're Not Really Strangers. This game has 3 different decks, levels 1, 2, and 3 type questions. Level 1 is about perception of the other person. It asks sort of surface level questions. And so you can skip those cards if you already know the person you're talking to or playing with pretty well. But they're still cool. And then level 2 is about making a deeper connection with that person. And it's a good way to get to know them on a deeper level. And then section 3, level 3 is about reflection, more of the experience of doing this, I guess, and reflecting based on what you know about the person now. And you can play with, I think, up to 4, 5, 6 players maybe.
Okay.
But basically what we're going to do is we've taken levels 1 and 2, and we're just going to randomly ask each other questions until we get bold.
2 siblings, 1 deck of cards, 0 coping skills.
Today, someone's definitely going to overshare. It's probably going to be me.
Yeah, probably. That's cute. Let's do this.
Okay. Would you like to go first?
Ladies first.
Okay. I'm no lady.
That's true.
Sorry.
I'll go-
See,
hey,
I told you.
That's true. I'll go first.
If I start calling you my lord,
Yeah.
because I am well immersed in Westeros.
Okay. Question 1. What do you think I'm most likely to splurge on?
I think you're most likely to splurge on probably first and foremost, I'm going to say experiences at this point. And then as far as material goods, you're probably going to splurge on clothes or sporting equipment.
Clothes is probably the correct answer.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Stitch Fix.
Hey. I like my Stitch Fix.
I do too. I'm not complaining really. It's done you proud.
Yeah, my closet's banging right now.
Was I right?
Yeah, I think the experiences one was pretty spot on. At this stage of my life, we've talked about it. I don't care about the material things as much. I mean, some of those are nice, but I really want the memories and experiences and, see different places that I've not seen. So, yeah, I think just experiences is more important to me.
Yay.
I would much rather put my money on some of that. Okay.
So far, I'm winning.
So far, you're winning. Do I keep going?
I guess it's my turn to ask
alternate?
you.
She's shuffling her deck.
If MySpace were still a thing, now I know how you're going to answer this, and it's something I'm still getting shit for. So I'm kind of like throwing myself onto the sword here. But if MySpace were still a thing, what would my profile song be?
I won't say the Tracy Chapman song.
I thought, hey, I did that for you.
Okay.
I set you up perfectly.
No, I'm gonna go off script.
Okay, can I just say that I got shit for it at our 4th of July
And
celebration.
deservedly
You
so.
know what? I asked this question just for you, Holly.
Yeah, just
She put her arm around me. She goes, "Your song choices were terrible."
Yeah, terrible. MySpace, that's hilarious. I would say, seems like yours would be like a Sarah McLachlan song.
Oh man,
Why?
it I don't know, brings me back.
Is that right?
Well, it probably would be because Sarah McLachlan was like my college
I
Mark's
know.
Feed store,
I know.
waiting tables with you.
Ooh.
And I would sing karaoke. I would sing Sarah McLachlan songs.
How about Dixie Chicks?
No.
Goodbye, Earl.
Oh, fuck them.
But that's the political pissed
Nah,
offedness.
they're garbage.
Yeah. But you liked that album though.
I did.
Remember we
For
came
a
home
spell.
from Bloomington and we played the hell out of it?
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Sarah McLachlan has stood the test of time in my heart.
In the Arms of an Angel by Sarah McLachlan.
And that's like not even one of my top 5 of hers.
Okay.
You're so good.
Why?
You know me well.
I don't know. True. Oh, it's my turn. Is that what that look is for?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. She's trying to move me along, and I'm waiting for her.
Are we still doing? We're going to stay on level 1
Yes.
until.
Yes. Okay. What reality show do you think I am most likely to binge watch? Explain.
To binge watch. Yikes. Ugh. I say this only because you have a friend who watches such trash. And so, because I don't see you as a reality show person. Because I know that you have Big Bang and The Office and stuff like that on loop. But it's going to be one of those terrible, let's exploit the concept of love and marriage, like Love Island. But you, like if you had a choice, if you weren't just like with this friend watching this crap, I think you would watch. You didn't say reality competition, did you?
No.
Okay, reality show. Then you're gonna be watching like House Hunters, like international, Caribbean.
No.
Okay.
Jersey Shore.
Oh.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, yeah. So last time we were together, I guess for the 4th, I learned for the first time that you were into that,
I've seen it like 7 times.
and
all
it
the way through.
really caught me off guard.
Oh, I
because
love it.
just-
GTL, baby. It's about that GTL life.
I just took you for a little bit more intellectual than that. Like,
Listen, we
but
all
I can
have.
understand if you need some escapism.
We all have our thing.
Yeah.
Our our thing. I had a coworker, his name was John, and we used to travel together all the time, and he was Italian, and he sent me a t-shirt that said GTL, and it had the picture of an Italian flag because we talked about Jersey Shore. So I had a t-shirt that I wore for Jim Tan Laundry. Oh yes. Jersey Shore.
So you like the Guido thing?
I do. I do. I'm a big Pauly D fan. We got to beat that beat, baby. Beat that beat. Beat that beat. You got to beat the beat.
Is that what that is?
That's what that is. And then they go to Italy, which made me want to go to Italy even more. So one season was in Italy.
Everybody Loves Raymond. They go to Italy. That makes me want to go
Sorry,
to
I
Italy.
was just corrected. 2 seasons.
2 seasons.
Okay.
We have an audience
Yeah, we
today. Okay, what do you think is the hardest part of what I do for a living? I see what's going on behind the eyes. He's going, what does she do for a living? What does she do for?
No, I mean, I get it. I would say, because I know how you are, I would say the hardest part of what you do for a living for you, right? That's how I'm supposed to answer it, is you're such a perfectionist. I would think the hardest part for you is getting to a point where you feel good about, like, basically signing off on what you just wrote, because you know that's it, like whatever I'm submitting, right?
Yeah. At the beginning, that was definitely true. My perfectionism, though, is still a factor. So it's not so much signing off on what I'm now supervisor of content, and so I'm in charge of all of
Okay.
the content.
I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me. I thought we were friends.
About 2.5 years ago, got that promotion. Congrats to me.
Look, she's talking about that bread. More money.
Oh, yeah, I make so much. Let's just say as a teacher with a master's and her 30 above, I made twice as much as I'm making now.
Okay, but I mean, so
No, but you're right. It's the biggest hurdle now is my perfectionism makes it hard for me to feel okay with being so behind, because we merged a couple of years ago and they are not giving us the resources we need. We have needed at least 2 more full-time writers for years now. And so I constantly feel like I'm treading water and about to drown. And that's a terrible feeling for a perfectionist.
Yeah, because I was going to say either that or time management, but I feel like your time management's pretty good.
My time management is next level.
I was going to say, yeah. Elite. It's elite. Okay. Ready?
Thanks. You ready?
You ready? Hey, you ready? What character would I play in a movie?
Well,
Easy.
I can see you. I was going to say James Bond just because we talked about it right before the show. But then I laugh because you're using a walker at the moment. I'd say on a normal day, I could totally see you blending in swimmingly into the Marvel universe. And you're not really a Marvel fan, so you can't appreciate that. But I say it as praise. But I could also see you in sort of a horrible bosses kind of dark comedy kind of thing. I can see you in something like that.
Okay. And Marvel's like, is that like Superman or
You take that back.
you kiss your mother with that mouth? Well, I know there's like DC comic, Marvel. I don't know which one's which.
Okay, there's DC and there's Marvel. Don't mistake the two.
Is Marvel like the Robert Downey Jr. one?
Yes, Iron Man, Captain America,
Sorry.
Thanos,
Sorry.
Infinity War, which I cried. If my husband hadn't introduced me to the Marvel Universe and I watched all the movies in order, he had to basically carry me out to the truck after Infinity War because I was sobbing so hard. I was like, they're all dead.
You've said that on an episode before.
It's terrible.
Okay. Well, listen, I appreciate that. I think that's a compliment.
Yeah, I could totally see you as a Tony Stark.
As a what?
Tony Stark, like Iron Man. That's one of my favorite movies of the Marvel collection.
Somebody else I know and I'm close to is a fan of that. Interesting.
Yeah, you could suit it up with the best of them,
For sure.
and then suit it up Iron Man style.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
What did I say in the intro? Let's go. Okay.
This one I couldn't resist. I just am so curious. And remember, unlike me growing up, it takes a lot to hurt my feelings. I basically don't have them anymore. So be for real. What about me is most strange or unfamiliar to you? And don't say everything. I want specifics.
What about you?
What about me is most strange or unfamiliar to you?
I think if I had to say, the first thing that jumps out at me is how antisocial you are compared to what you were 20-something years ago. And the reason I say that is because if anybody knew you in the late 90s, early 2000s, it's such a crazy, like seismic shift in how social you used to be and how antisocial you are now.
That's really interesting.
Why?
Well, because I understand completely how on the outside it's going to look like a cosmic shift. It's never been a cosmic shift because being that social and fun and on all the time was very difficult for me and very exhausting
But
for
you
me.
played it off perfectly.
Didn't
I would have
I?
never thought that.
I know.
Because you always seemed like you were down for
Anything.
whatever.
Right. I think I just came to an age where I was tired of... I just finally decided one day, basically like you do when you get in your mid-40s, you're like, you know what? I don't have to do anything I don't want to fucking do. You just get to that point and you feel okay saying no to things and not worried about being ostracized for it.
But I don't know, as like you were such like on a whim type of person back then. Like I would just call you or whatever, and you lived in an apartment. I think it was wherever it was, Clarksville or whatever. I know you lived in several different places, but you'd always just be like, yeah, come over. You know, we'd open your window and drink a honey brown, or we would just listen to music, whatever. We were so spontaneous and random.
Yeah.
That I think now you have to have like multiple hours of prep time to like get yourself like emotionally ready.
And then I need multiple hours of recoup time.
Yeah, for sure. It's like, I'll hang out with you now, but don't talk to me for 3 days.
And
I have to recover.
It sounds strange even hearing it out loud from myself.
Yeah.
Saying these things, but it's not. It sounds perhaps as though I spent most of my adult life being phony, and it's not that at all. Because I was always being myself. There was just so much going on in my brain that nobody could see.
Right. I think your social recovery is going to take longer than my knee replacement recovery. Okay. Next question, Mary Beth. What compliment do you think I hear the most?
You're so fit. You're nice looking.
What did you say, fit?
You're so fit and nice looking.
Oh.
Really?
I mean, maybe lately, but talking the most.
Okay. Maybe that's a compliment you would get from strangers ish. People who know you. You're so funny.
Yeah, maybe.
How about this? You're the best lover I've ever had.
We'll see. I don't know.
Is that you hear that a lot?
No.
Okay, what is it?
I've had people compliment me on my lips.
Really?
Yeah.
The most? Mm-hmm. I mean, you got nice lips, but the most?
Mm-hmm.
Because the first thing about the first impression I would get, would I see? Have I told the story about how I saw you from a distance?
Oh, no, I don't think so. Not on an episode.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Okay. I tell this because I don't get embarrassed anymore. And I used to tell my students this story, actually. They got a big kick out of it. So I was 10 years single, right? Didn't want to date anyone, was not interested, like just actively rejected the idea. Part of the reason, I mean, there were many reasons for that. One of them was that nobody gave me that zazazoo, right? I'm pulling up I had just pulled up to the Little League park in our town, and Mallory was like, our kids were little. I don't know exactly what year this happened, but I'm walking from the car to the field that we're going to see whoever one of our kids is playing something. I got Mallory with me, and I see this guy from a distance down the walking path. He's got like this, wasn't really a tank top, but it was like sleeves cut off shirt, had on some long athletic pants that were kind of tight, and then he had these cool sunglasses on. And he had really nice, like I hate the kind of muscles where you like can't swing a golf club, but this guy was like tall and lean and had just the right cut. And I took all this information in. That's what my brain does. I process all this information within like a half a second, right? When I saw him from a distance, and I felt this because I thought, damn, that guy's hot. Now, you were having a conversation, or the guy was having a conversation with somebody as I was approaching. I may have just given it away. As I get closer and closer, I'm trying. It takes a lot of effort to not look at this guy. Because I'm like, don't look at him. Don't make eye contact. And I'm getting so close that I could reach out and touch this guy. And funny enough, the guy actually reached out and touched me, grabbed my like forearm, and got in my face and said, "Hello, sis."
I was like, "Are you going to say?"
I'm just
going to
let that sit.
Yeah, I was like, "Are you going to say hi or what the hell?"
You had been trying to get my attention.
Yeah.
But I, actively ignoring the hot guy, wasn't looking at you. I was trying not to look at you, so I didn't hear you or see you say sis until you grabbed me.
I was the hot guy. I looked at you and go, "Hello."
And my reaction was, oh my God, Joe, I have just been lusting after you for like 20 feet.
What the hell?
I know. But the positive takeaway from that experience was I told myself, I guess I can get that feeling about somebody. I just have to be related to feeling about somebody. He knocked over his mic. I was
laughing so hard. Hey, you're welcome.
Yay, thanks.
Okay.
Oh, good story. I'm sure that one will never be used against me.
Okay. I'm sure that
Joe, for the record, I think you're very ugly.
Thank you. I agree.
Is it my turn? Yeah, because it was your compliment one. Okay.
I think I have my next.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. You asked
Yeah,
the
yeah,
compliment. Yeah. Okay, so finish the sentence. Just by looking at you, I'd think.
Just by looking at you, I think.
I would think. And you're talking about me.
Yeah, right. Just by looking at you, I would think that you have incestuous thoughts about your brother. Sorry. I would say, just by looking at you, I would think that you...
That I'm not hot?
No.
Because you weren't staring at me.
No, you... Just by looking at you, I would think that you are very, like... You seem like you're very organized and well put together, like disciplined, organized type of person. Like you have your shit together, if that makes sense. Like, you know how you can just look at people and be like, they just got a lot of shit going on. Like, I would look at you and be like, yeah, she's got her shit together.
I appreciate that.
Do you feel the opposite?
No, I'm just surprised because of how I actually look right now.
Well,
I thought you were going to say that you need to go shopping for some makeup.
No. We're podcasting. It's cash.
You know what to expect for on podcast day when I show up, and it's basically I roll out of bed.
Yeah, you look like a senior in high school.
Nice.
Showing up in your hoodie and your big gray pants and
right.
Yeah.
Comfort is all.
For sure. Okay. What subject do you think I thrived in at school? Did I fail any?
I don't know that you failed any courses in high school.
That is correct.
I'm going to guess a subject that you thrived in was probably history.
Do I just go ahead and say it, or
Yeah,
math?
really.
He's a math wizard.
I
Because I
didn't-
have like a Sheldon Cooper. I have like a eidetic memory.
So numbers are your thing.
Numbers are my thing. I tell people the story. Like consecutive numbers, for some reason I can memorize consecutive numbers. For like, if I look at it for like 10 seconds or more, I can remember it for like long periods of time. And you remember in high school, like on March 14th, they would have Pi Day.
Pi. How far'd you get?
I got like 75 digits after Pi.
Nice.
And I stopped.
So you could have gotten longer.
I could have went, yeah. And Mr. Trinkle was like, the next closest was like 5. So I won the pizza thing. But then we went on a family vacation, and Mom was like, we were going to the beach, and we were going through like this little beach access road right next to this rental property. And she goes, Joe, remember that phone number? I'm going to call it to see how much the rent, like the whatever. And I looked at it for like 10 or 15 seconds, and then she forgot to remind me about it. And the next year, she asked me, and I remember I told her the number. It was the right one.
Damn, Sheldon.
It's really weird.
Well, I just know that you love history so much.
Yeah.
So that's what I assumed. I didn't realize you were so good at math.
And I taught college math for a little bit when I was younger.
I am blown away by this.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, card game.
I'm a math guy. Okay.
What about me intrigues you?
This is going to sound super corny. Your mind, you are able to go deeper with simple things than anybody I've ever met in my life.
Really?
Just real simple things. Like I'll talk to somebody about something, and even stuff that I know that they're interested in, and they'll maybe go like a sentence or two deep, and you will go like into a complete chapter of how you feel about it. You're very animated when you talk about these things. You're very passionate. You can go deeper than anybody else I know when it comes to even the simplest things. So your mind is very, very interesting to me. Like I want to know what's going on in there.
I want to
Like how you form the opinions you have so quickly with the vocabulary that you use. You're very quick-witted, obviously, and you're smart. So you're able to just kind of combine all those traits. It's very, very interesting to me.
Okay, I found this on the web.
That's right, Siri. Siri's listening.
Our phones are spying at us.
Jeez. No, Siri. No. But yeah, your mind is very, very interesting to me. Always has been.
That's beautiful.
Even back in the days when I wanted to throw remote controls at your head. I was still jealous of your mind.
Wow. Thank you. Because my mind is weird to me. My mind has always made me feel very alone.
Really?
Yes.
Why is it, I wonder?
You know, when Dad was on the brink of death, I admitted to Josh something I had never said out loud before in my life. We were in the parking lot one of the days that we were going to see him, and the thought of really losing him was hitting hard. And I said, I'll feel so alone on this planet if he dies, because he's the only other person who understands me, who understands my mind. And it's always just been a lonely thing, because I don't know a lot of people who can spar with me. And does that sound arrogant? It sounds terribly arrogant. It's not what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I shouldn't go any further because it's going to sound arrogant. But yeah, it's lonely. It feels lonely.
Well, that's what I think.
That's interesting. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Do I remind you of anyone?
Yes. You remind me of Matt Damon and Leonardo DiCaprio's love child.
Matt Damon. Remember that movie?
No.
That was the funny animated, the parody movie, Super Troopers, or no, what was it? Where he goes, it's like I can't even describe it now. It's a funny movie anyway. He goes, I'm Matt Damon, making fun of him. Ronnie would know this answer, by the way.
It sounds like something on Family Guy.
Oh, God, I can't remember. I'm saying Super Troopers, but I know it's wrong. It's something else.
Yeah, you look like Leo and Matt got together and had a love child. You've always reminded me of both of them put together for sure. Especially as Leonardo DiCaprio's aged, he looks more and more like you. Or you look more and more like him. I guess he's a couple years older.
Yeah, I'm in better shape
And
than him.
maybe that's why I had that reaction to you, because I've been a Leo fan.
I said I'm in better shape than him.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Okay.
All right. This might be our last before we break.
Okay.
How about that? Okay. So if you were to buy me a present, knowing nothing about me other than what I look like, what would it be? Don't say makeup.
A book. I would buy you a book that you would read in like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Or perfume.
I've never been a perfume person until now.
Any specific type?
Yes.
Should we share?
Yeah.
It's the most amazing.
I don't know if I want to share. I want to keep to myself.
Should I share? It's Baccarat. Okay, you can say it a couple different ways. Baccarat.
Yes.
Rouge 540. Listen.
People, listen. I don't splurge on perfume in my life. One bottle will get me a couple years. I tend to stick with like Bath and Body Works, just body spray. That's always been kind of more my thing. But this stuff is very expensive and well worth the money. You told me about it because a friend of yours wears it, and you wouldn't shut up about it. And I was like, I took a gamble, a $300 gamble, by ordering this stuff because I'm like, if my brother can not shut up about this, there's got to be something to it.
Okay, you obviously know me your whole life. In our adult life, how many times have I mentioned perfume like that?
Never.
0. That was the first time.
Literally 0 times.
Yeah.
So I was like, I got to try this.
Yeah.
And I took a chance. Like, you don't spend $300, and I got the little bottle. You don't spend $300 on perfume. I don't spend $300 on anything.
Right.
Especially not perfume. But I took a chance. I was like, what if I get it and I don't like it? I wasn't scared because the way you talked about it.
Yeah.
It is the best stuff.
And they know if they wear it around me, they are not safe.
Y'all, get you some.
It's crazy.
Get your woman some. It'll be a present for both of you.
Yeah.
Are we good? Or you have one more?
Well, I have, hang on. Well, no, I have I have one for the next level.
Level 2? Okay, so we'll take a break,
Okay.
and then we'll come back with some level 2. Hey, I feel like I'm learning more about you already, Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, listeners, do you like judging people as much as we do?
Then judge us.
To submit your criticisms and complaints about our show, you can reach us at gotohell@bazinga.biz.
For all other comments, questions, or suggestions about future episodes, drop us a line. Send us a text from our website at thebestofgenx.buzzsprout.com and click on the link just above the show notes.
Or email us at thebestofgenx@gmail.com.
All right, we are back.
Mary Beth.
Oh, poor thing. You didn't have surgery on your hands, bro.
Oh, stop. Can you reach that far?
It's medicine time for our brother. So we'll have to be winding this down soon. I did want to mention, I've got some feedback to share. All right, so the last episode, our loyal listener and longtime friend, Amy M., she reached out to me. She was on top of things for our last episode. First of all, she sent me another Holderness family video. Now, I've plugged this family. You've got to follow them if you're not Gen X people. They're so great. They're super fun. It's good, clean, entertaining parody songs and whatnot. So she sent me a Holderness family video right after we dropped our last episode about the lies we believed growing up. And
I really need to look that up.
like every one of the things that we talked about were in this video. So I'm glad I'm not alone. It was really cute.
Nice.
It mentioned the quicksand and the watermelon thing that I'd never heard of.
See?
She also knew, thank you, Amy. I knew I wasn't crazy. She also knew that snake song was a thing that we learned in elementary school. She said it was, I'm being eaten by a boa constrictor.
Oh, wow. I really don't remember that.
Yeah. Well, glad you don't, because it was traumatizing.
No doubt. No doubt.
Uh-oh. You know what that sound means?
Uh-oh, I do know what that sound means.
Hot takes.
Hot takes.
Let me hear your hot take, Joe.
Mary Beth, in an Oreo, the cookie is better than the cream.
It is.
I don't understand the fascination where they separate it and they eat the cream only, I'm like, that's not the best part.
The cream is the worst type of cream because it's sandy
Yeah.
and it's got that it's the kind of icing I don't like on
It's
cake.
just got a weird consistency. The cookies part itself makes it.
Yeah.
Because when you do like blizzards and like these ice creams with like cookies and cream, what are you getting?
You don't want the cream.
You get the cookie
You
part.
want the cookie.
So miss me with the whole cream is better. Why
Why do you separate
get
and lick it?
I don't get it.
I don't either, man.
I see people do that. I'm like, you know what? You're stupid. You're just admitting that you're stupid. Don't
Apparently-
admit you're stupid.
Apparently, a coworker shared this with me just this week. Selena Gomez has an Oreo out that is apparently amazeballs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's based on a drink she used to enjoy growing up, and it's got like a chocolate cinnamon mix sort of thing. It makes me want to try it.
Okay.
But the standard Oreo
Yeah. it's
can't
just-
be beat. Why break it
No,
apart?
like, why? I don't understand.
If it ain't broke.
No big. Okay.
My hot take, and I've been saying this for years, and I feel like the world's not listening. Saying I'm bored doesn't mean you're bored. It means you're boring.
Oh, like if I were to say I'm bored,
Anyone.
because there's
If
way.
anyone utters the words I'm bored, it means you're boring. And I have always believed this. It means you're basic. It means you exist on a superficial plane. Okay? You think on a superficial level. You exist, you experience, you consume the world on a superficial level.
There's just no depth. You have no depth.
You may even be emotionally dead.
Oh my gosh.
That's how strongly I feel about those words. Now, you could say I have nothing to do right now. That's different. I could be sitting alone in a padded cell and not be bored.
You're talking like a maximum security 24/7.
Did you not just compliment my mind earlier? I am not bored. Ever.
Did. Maybe
And
maybe I was joking.
I'm It bothers me
I wasn't.
when people say I'm bored. It actually, it doesn't bother me. No, I appreciate it. It's a red flag. It means I don't need to talk to you.
Oh, it's like your way to easily
It
weed
weeds
them out.
people out.
Excellent.
It
I
weeds
like that.
people out because
can dig
I
that.
I can't connect with people who live on that plane of superficiality.
I dig that. You're too good for that.
Okay. Hey, let's kick off level 2.
Okay. Mary Beth, how would you describe the feeling of being in love in one word?
What a good
I
question.
know. I picked that specifically for you because I knew you would give me a good freaking answer.
Now the pressure's on. I was going to say that's
You
quite
don't,
that's
you
quite the
don't
challenge.
live on, listen, when it comes to expressing yourself, pressure does not exist. You can describe things in such a way where pressure is not a factor.
Well, 2 words come to mind actually. It's challenging for me because I feel all the feelings with all the things.
Shocking.
But falling in love is exhilarating. But the word that I would land on is supernatural.
If you guys hear me grunting, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get comfortable.
Oh,
with my
you're trying
knee.
to. I thought you
Yeah,
were
sorry.
like blown away by my answer.
If you guys hear me like huffing and sighing, it's
He's over here going, ah.
I'm trying to elevate my leg. Sorry. No, your answer is very riveting. Trust me.
Supernatural because there are so many elements to it. There's, the electricity, the excitement, the pleasure, the emotional connection. It feels like it's from another realm that is very hard to describe.
So what was the first word you used?
The first word was just exhilarating.
Oh, the other one.
The other one was supernatural.
Supernatural. See, I knew you wouldn't disappoint. I would have never thought that, but like I would have thought that, but I would never, you know what I mean? Like to myself, but I would never
Yeah.
come out with that word.
It feels more powerful than you.
Cheers to that. Agreed.
All right. Do you think the image you have of yourself matches the image people see you as?
No.
Because you're incredibly cocky? I agree.
No.
Oh,
Oh God, no. I feel like I come off a certain way to people, and I don't feel like it's accurate, and it bothers me. And I don't think it should bother me. People are always like, "Don't worry about what people think."
well, if you feel like people aren't picking up on your authentic self, it's okay to be bothered by that. It's not worrying about what people think. It's feeling misunderstood.
Yeah, I feel like I am a little bit.
Yeah. So what is the confusion? So how do you think people perceive you versus how you really are?
I feel like people sometimes perceive me like I'm too good, and I don't know why. And I think I'm the opposite.
I think you're very down to earth,
Yeah, that's
salt
what I mean.
of the
Like,
earth type person.
that's what I mean. Like, I would just get along with anybody.
Yeah.
Like, I don't judge enough to be like, no, I can't be around you. I can't do that. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
there's certain things I won't do as like a point of principle,
Right.
but I enjoy like being around people.
Yes. You very much are a people person.
Yeah.
I think maybe you come off as that because you present as someone, like you said earlier, has their shit together.
Yeah.
You look very good and you are smart. You are witty. You dress well. So all of those things combined can make a person seem intimidating to the average bear.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why. That just bothers me sometimes.
Yeah, I get
Because
it.
like when I was in high school, we did the sports and all that kind of stuff, but we hung out with everybody.
Yeah.
We hung out with the hoods, the guys.
Right. Back when those things were all
Were a thing, yeah.
separated out.
But we hung out with hoods, country rednecks,
Preps.
athletes. We hung out with everybody. I just loved everybody.
Right. And you still are that way. So
Yeah. It's kind of like I assume positive intent until I'm shown or proven otherwise. You know what I
Yes.
mean? So
it's very business world of you.
thank you. Okay. Think of something you strongly dislike that most people love. On the count of 3, say it out loud.
Oh God.
So it says both players.
Okay, repeat it.
Think of something. So this is a wild card. Think of something you strongly dislike that most people love. You ready? I'm gonna count. We're both gonna do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Facebook.
Parties.
She said parties.
I said parties.
God, I could have guessed that. I said Facebook.
Oh, wait, are we guessing for each other?
It says both players. So I think we were supposed to do it together.
I thought we were supposed to give our own at the same time.
It just says on the count of 3, say it out loud, both players.
Okay, repeat it.
Think of something you strongly dislike
Oh.
that most people love. So yours is like
Yes.
you dislike.
I get it. So you're asking me what I dislike, and you're going to try to say what I dislike at the same time as me.
Oh,
No?
maybe that's how it should be
I
interpreted.
thought that's how it's supposed to be.
I thought we were both supposed to say our own.
I did too. So you dislike Facebook? Is that what you're saying?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, okay. I do too.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Yeah.
It's hot garbage.
Social media is garbage.
Well,
in
just
general.
Facebook in general is
Facebook
garbage.
in particular.
I have other social stuff. Facebook's
Is-
garbage.
Facebook is the den of hell.
Yeah.
It is the jungle of stupid.
Yeah.
It is where good ideas go to die. It is where simple-minded people go to fake
Yes.
debate.
Hey, testify. It's toxicity at its finest. That's awful. Awful, awful.
But yeah, I don't like parties.
Well, duh.
Hey,
I know that.
I pretend to very well.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, what are you still trying to prove to yourself?
It's a good one. What am I still trying to prove to myself? Damn. I know there's a timer on these questions.
You can't think of anything because you think you're perfect.
Oh, you make me seem like
I'm
just
kidding.
okay. Okay, so say it one more time. I have to rethink it. Sorry.
What are you still trying to prove to yourself?
I'm still trying to prove to myself that I still have like a lot of like love to give. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Obviously, I went through a rough patch the last couple of years that we've talked about. So, I feel like I almost feel like I have to like redeem myself somehow when it comes to that. Like it's like I need to, because I don't like to fail. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
And to me, that even though it was my decision, that's a failure to me. Like
Sure.
I failed.
Of course.
And so I take a lot of pride in, doing things the right way or being perfect in certain things and, holding out for 20 years. That's why, because I just didn't want to fail. And I took that as me failing. So I feel like I have to prove that. I feel like I have something to prove with that.
That you can get it right.
I can get it right. And my intentions are to get it right. Mm-hmm. It just didn't work out. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Okay. Was that deep enough for you?
Yeah, man.
Oh, here's a good one. What's been your happiest memory this past year? Better be last weekend. Just joking.
This past year, I'm glad it narrows down for me because the last 2 years have been pretty good. In the last year, Comic-Con.
Oh my God. Hallelujah.
That was so much fun.
The best part about that day was it was everything I hoped it would be and more.
Exactly.
Like sometimes you hope it's going to be something and it's like, It was the exact.
I thought it would be cool.
Right.
It was
amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, we had a good time from start to finish, from getting to my house to leaving to
From literally getting out of your driveway, the adventure began.
Yeah.
And to spend the day with Jen, just the three of us as grown-ups.
Oh yeah. We laughed the entire day. The entire day we laughed.
And I'm not going to lie, man, dreams came true that day.
Dreams came true. Yeah.
I still many times a week, because it's one of the pictures is my screensaver on my computer. I still have to pinch myself that it all happened. I met the Twilight cast.
Yeah.
I met Dwight. I touched his person.
Yeah, because a lot happened that day. It wasn't just like, because we were thinking we'll go there and we'll meet Dwight.
That was it.
And it'll be fun. And it was like we did 10 times
so
more
much
than that.
more.
Yep. And we found out that my parents love me more than both of you.
Yes, we did.
Gosh, what a day.
Hi, baby.
And you're like, oh, okay.
All
That's how
right.
you answer the phone for him.
Yeah, mom's in the background she's already explained, hey, I knew it was all three of you. Mm-hmm. That was great. Okay.
Yep.
Speaking of mother, what is the last thing you lied to your mother about?
Oh, my Lord.
Don't let the fact that she's in the room.
Yeah, 5 feet behind me. What was the last thing I lied to my mother about?
This tastes great.
No, she's always been a gangster in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. I picked this because she's in the room with us. You don't have to answer it.
That's not fair.
I'll tell you.
What?
Last time I told her I was okay.
Well, I mean,
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I feel like I'm fishing for an answer because I can't think of one thing specifically.
Specifically, I was going to say we don't lie to our mom.
Well, I don't feel like I do, but I'm saying like maybe I did and I just forgot. I don't know.
Yeah, we typically don't lie.
Parents. I'm not trying to
Yeah, this question is catered to like a 15-year-old.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get out of the answer, but that's probably what last time I lied to her, she probably asked me something. I was like, oh, I'm good. I probably just said like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything.
I sort of picked that one tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
I'll ask you a legit one. Okay.
Thank you.
But in the same kind of thread about lying. Are you lying to yourself about anything?
Am I lying to myself about anything?
If you were good at it, you'd take no time and go, nope.
Nope.
You don't think you're lying to yourself about anything?
Gosh.
I think I gave up on lying to myself a few years back.
Like, what would be an example of like what you were lying, like felt like you were lying to yourself about?
That I'm that I'm obligated.
To like
Do
to do
anything.
stuff, or
I'm obligated in any way.
just in general?
Just in general, like, you know, we grow up feeling like for some reason we can't say no to things, or we can't be honest about what we need, what we want. We kind of tiptoe around those things growing up, and you reach a point in life where you realize there's no time for that nonsense. It's okay. In fact, it's sort of, it's demanded of us.
Yeah. So I guess,
Like, for example, I lie to myself when I try to blame other people for how I'm feeling, or how I disappointed or
Yeah.
was disappointed.
no, I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, so I think that helps.
I got to be honest with myself and my role in things, and I'm going to stop lying to myself and say it's this person or this thing's fault that I feel X, Y, or Z.
Yeah, so like you saying that, like there has been several times over the last year or two where I've lied to myself to say that I'm good, like I'm, things are okay, and I've told myself that, and I know that I'm not.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. So I have done that. So if that counts, that's
Yeah,
for sure. Because it's like you've said before, like I don't like. It's not that I don't like expressing myself, but I internalize things quite a bit.
Yes, you
So-
do. That's why I wanted to play
I know.
this game.
So like by nature, I see it as weakness if I like spill my guts or like share feelings or whatever. But I want to show strength in like nothing bothers me, that type of thing.
Oh,
And it's probably done me harm
yes.
because chronic stress, like you said,
No
I'll
problem.
never.
No, probably.
I have told people this for the last 3 years. I was like, my sister literally looked at me across the counter and said, "Joe, chronic stress can kill people."
Yes.
And I had never heard that before.
You had never heard that before.
I had never heard that before. And I'm sitting here thinking, well, hell, I'm going to die soon because I was stressed 24/7 and I never told anybody. That's a big weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't want people to see that I'm weak. I just don't. That's just that's a me thing. It's a me issue. It's just like mom will tell you when I was growing up, like you wouldn't see me cry.
Yeah.
Around other kids especially.
I hope that's clearly something you were lying to yourself about, and that you've opened your eyes a little bit. And I hope now you're starting to see that real weakness is the incapacity to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
So it's quite the opposite of what you grew up thinking.
Yeah. Well, I would say that's fair. I would say in the last couple of years, I've prescribed to that sort of thought.
Real strength is the willingness to be vulnerable.
Yeah. And I know you've told me that, and I've had a couple close friends of mine. I had an old roommate I lived with in my early 20s. He whether or not you agree with this, people have their own opinion, but he was like, everybody needs therapy.
Yeah.
And he told me that, and I've softened my stance on that a little bit. Like 10 years ago, if you told me that, I'd be like, dude, you're crazy.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
But I see where he's coming from.
Oh,
And it was
absolutely.
when I was going through my stuff. And I would say I softened my stance on that quite a bit because I can see value in just like talking to somebody.
Yeah. Just in your life.
Because
it doesn't need to be someone you pay,
well, yeah, it's like because you've helped me in that regard. Mom and dad have helped me in that regard where I felt so good in the last couple of years where I feel like I could just like openly talk about stuff that has been on my mind or stuff that I've been like stressing about.
And realizing, here's the big thing.
It's
realizing
it's healthy.
It's one, healthy.
Right.
It's two, quite a different experience when you are doing that with safe people.
Exactly.
So your willingness to be vulnerable coupled with surrounding yourself and being the type of person who is safe.
Right.
You need to be safe for people to come to.
For sure.
And I think that's huge.
Yeah. So I feel a lot better. I feel like I'm still like trying to get better. So I'm not saying like I've kicked that.
Sure.
I'm not saying I kicked that.
It's a
bad
huge
habit.
thing to unlearn.
Yeah. So I'm trying, but
Good for you, bro.
yeah. But I'm not as hesitant to tell people like how I feel. I still have to work on it for sure. But yeah, it's a good one. All right. What's the most pain you've ever been in that wasn't physical? I picked this one because I figured you give me a good, thoughtful answer. What's the most pain you've ever been in that wasn't physical?
Sitting on my front porch with my best friend Andy in 2005, 2006. While Mallory slept in her crib, having no idea that the man who fathered her just changed her life forever and didn't care. I'm not going to cry,
That's a big one.
but that was it.
Yeah,
That gutted me.
for sure.
And now I'm reaping all the benefits of that terrible decision that he made because she's a handful.
Right.
Because she's dealing with all the issues that I knew she would. And you'd think knowing it was coming or understanding what was coming would help mitigate the damage, but it didn't. But she has to learn things for herself. But that whole experience was a mix of heartbreak, good old-fashioned heartbreak, and rejection on a massive scale.
Yeah.
And not having any say in my own marriage, in my own life, not having any say. He was done.
Right.
That was it.
Right.
And that was the most powerless and rejected and unworthy I'd ever felt. And I'll never forget that night on my porch with Andy while Mallory slept. And I said, that baby in there has no idea what her dad just did to her. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I was going to give Andy a plug. I mean, Andy's amazing. Her and Joe, but she's always been there for you.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yeah, it makes you appreciate that relationship. That's a tough one.
That is tough.
Why is it, just sidebar, like, but why is it that relationships should be the most valuable, what am I trying to say? Relationships cause
Sacred?
can cause so much pain when it feels like relationships have the ability to cause so much pain,
joy
but also
and so
cause
much pain.
What's that?
So much joy and so much pain.
Yeah, they're tough.
Because the stakes are so high.
Right. You just hear people talk about their experiences in relationships and how painful they have been for whatever reason. And you hate that because relationships are supposed to be positive, you would think. Mm-hmm. And they are, I think, for the most part. I still
And
see
the
a lot
same
of
ones that are so positive for a spell
and I'm not even just talking
can
about
be painful.
I'm not even just talking about like intimate, like
Romantic.
right. Like it can be like friendships or or whatever, acquaintances.
Oh yeah.
It sucks that those are so susceptible to that much pain when they really should just be positive. You would think.
Not susceptible, necessarily fragile. They're fragile.
Yeah.
Sacred things are fragile.
Mm-hmm.
How can you become a better person?
I could be a better person by like being more available to people, because I feel like I shut myself off like for a while, even throughout throughout the years, not even just recently. I feel like I was going through so much stuff internally that I kind of like lost touch and connection with a lot of people.
You couldn't be emotionally available to other people.
So it's like there was no reason for it. No good reason for it, I'll say.
Well, that's a good reason, Joe.
No. What I'm
It
saying,
really is.
No. What I'm getting at is my previous relationship that lasted as long as it did. I never felt like I could be myself, and like something as simple as reconnecting with somebody I hadn't talked to in whatever, or a college friend that needed me. Like I would always just kind of like remove myself from anything outside of what I was dealing with. And I took the opportunity in the last couple of years to like make a conscious effort to say, I didn't really get to experience that like I wanted to, because I am a person that likes to reach out and wants to help people, or if they need to rely on me for something or lean on me for something, I just remove myself from it because I was dealing with so much stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's like I'm trying to like, I'm the person that's like, you know what? I don't have to be that way anymore. I can reach out to people. I can be proactive and say, hey, I haven't talked to you in a while. how's it going? Or,
Yeah.
let's meet up or whatever. So I'm trying to reconnect with people.
You're not all consumed
Yeah. And I don't have to
with
be
your
judged.
own misery.
Yeah. And I don't have to be judged for decisions I make when it comes to just reconnecting with people, just simple things,
Yes.
because I dealt with that.
That should never be a thing.
So I have done that. In the last few months, I've been reaching out to people I haven't talked to in 10 years and just saying, hey, sorry, I'm just as guilty of it. I'm not blaming people. I'm just I just was dealing with stuff and I just never could.
And that's okay. And that is a valid excuse.
Yep. Okay. What is a dream you've let go of? I feel like I'm going to know what you're going to say here.
All right. Well, the first one was being an actress. I was going to move to LA and I was going to try to be an actress.
Remember that
Inspired by the Baz Luhrmann masterpiece, Romeo and Juliet.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, so I was away at college. I decided to move back home so that I could save money, whatever. But then I fell in love, and my dreams changed, as they do when you fall in love. Your dreams really change. And so I didn't want that life of adventure so much as I wanted a life rooted here with husband, children, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So that dream I did give up on. What was the
What is a dream you've let go of?
Yeah. Let go of that long ago. But I did also let go of the dream of being a lawyer long ago.
For sure.
Maybe I haven't fully let it go because I still think about it.
Listen, I believe if anybody could do it at this stage, you could.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I don't know if the payoff would be worth the investment.
Yeah.
Given my age, but
I mean, you got to be motivated.
Yeah,
to
I
go
mean,
through that.
honestly, and here's how nerdy I am. I have fantasized about simply taking, I wish you could just take the courses, buy the textbook, take the course, ace it, feel good about yourself, and know that you could do it.
Right.
Without actually ever, saying, my goal is to join a practice and blah, blah, blah. I don't even need to be a lawyer, be paid to do it. I would just want to take the classes. I crave now, at this point in my life, wanting to take courses for things.
You're a learner.
I am a learner.
So if you're in the corporate world, you do the
professional development.
No, it's Strengths Finders is what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
I have a book on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun.
I've shown Kajal the book, but it's you could be a maximizer, a communicator, a learner. You can be futuristic. And people would put that on their emails, this is who if you take a test, you're a learner.
We do the personality test.
You are a learner, if I've ever met one.
Yeah. Because I'm insatiably curious about everything.
For sure.
I could find something fascinating in the phone book and fixate on it. I
used to look for misspellings in the phone book. No, I totally believe that.
What dream have you given up on?
Well, I had that same one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I had that same one.
We should still just audition for a play for fun.
Yeah.
And be in a play together again. Or you know what? We're going to write our own play.
Let's do it.
And we're going to rent out a space.
Wait a minute. Are we doing this?
Are we doing this? Is this happening?
Is this happening?
That'll be our goal next year. We're going to write a play and perform it.
Okay.
And Alonzo will be our connection. He has his own production company. There we go.
You see how that's all coming together?
Dream resurrected.
Yeah. Okay. Exciting.
All right. Do you have another one?
I have one more.
Let's do it.
This is a really cool one to end on if we're going to end on something. Call someone. It's a wild card. Call someone you admire and tell them why you appreciate them and put them on speakerphone. Let's do it.
Holy shit.
Let's do it. I'm going to do it too. Let's both do it.
I admire no one.
You don't admire anybody. You're stupid. I feel like I know who you're going to call.
Who admire?
Yeah. Okay, well,
Got it.
I won't guess.
Got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, she is dialing.
This bastard doesn't answer. He's dead to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to let you know how much I admire you and respect you and love you and how much you mean to me.
Well.
I feel like I don't tell you that enough.
Oh, I thought you were wanting me to do something.
No. No.
You want me to do something?
I kept waiting for
Some kind of
or
trick.
But
No. No buts.
Yeah.
I just,
All right.
I think the world of you.
I think the world of you too.
Well, thanks, Dad.
I always have. Okay.
Love you.
Love you too. You all done?
Almost.
Just about.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
You ready for mine?
Okay.
That was really sweet. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let you find out.
So, what do you want? Crip?
Joe Johnson.
What do you want? Hop along, Cassie?
Hop along. Listen, you're on the podcast right now. We are
I'm on the podcast.
now. Listen. We're doing a Q&A, and the podcast was the wild card was me and Mary Beth were supposed to call someone we admire and tell them why we appreciate them. We were supposed to put you on speakerphone.
Okay.
So I wanted to call.
get it.
He said, "Let's get it." I wanted to call you and tell you how much I admire you.
Hey, my number
Hey,
2
hey,
or 3.
Listen, little brother. I admire you right back. And guess what? I hope you understand, as I continue this building of a program, I will be hitting you up for coaching thought process, because I'm 100% all in on these kids in this community. But what I don't have, what you have, is years of experience. So guess what? Yes, I'm older than you, but when you are older than somebody and somebody has more experience, there needs to be a level of respect and reverence for what they've accomplished.
Okay.
Which is what you've done.
So this is almost like it was scripted, but it was not. It was not. This is exactly why I admire you, is because you have no ego,
Right.
and you have every reason to have one because of the things you have accomplished.
And you're married to my best
And
friend
you're
in the whole
married to
world.
my best friend in the world. But the fact that you are that way is one of the reasons I admire you, and the fact that you ask me over for Taco Tuesdays.
Oh, listen, you have a golden ticket, bro. Anytime you can just show up and all right, set him a plate. If Mary Beth would stay up past her bedtime, and I know she's up later now. Listen, Linda.
I think I said on the 4th of July when you brought this up, I was like, this joke needs to die.
No, it needs to die a slow death.
All right, listen, we'll kill that. Tuesday night, chicken and cheesy rice and tacos.
There.
What's up?
He said, "What's up?"
What's up?
Well, your wife is doing my PT on Tuesday morning, so I can maybe. It depends on how she treats me at PT if I come to your house.
Nah. She's gonna get you right. She's not nice.
She ain't nice when
But
she's
shout out to
PTing.
Court Orthopedic Rehab Team, Kentucky Orthopedic Rehab Team, aka Court. Yeah, I got to shout them out for Andy Johnson.
Okay. Well, listen.
Shameless plug.
I appreciate you answering during the podcast, but I love you, brother.
Hey, look, we love you guys too. Mary Beth, little sis, JoJo, little bro, keep crushing it. I love what y'all are doing.
Thank you.
Love it. All right, brother. I'll talk
Love
to
you.
Peace.
Love it. Dude's the salt of the earth, man.
He's so great. Well, I mean, that felt like a final level in the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, we made our way to the castle and we slayed the dragon and we rescued the Princess Toadstool. And
It's like a Super Mario Brothers reference.
yes, it is. Nice. Gen X. I'm too emotionally dehydrated to do a bonus round.
Okay, yeah. No.
This was good.
My pain meds are wearing off.
We'll do a family edition soon. All right, but next time you hear from us,
Okay.
Games of Throne, as our mother
Games of
says.
Thrones. Said incorrectly, Mother.
All right. Well, thank you so much for listening to another piece of the Gen X experience we're saving. Back then, it was all about crushing your sibling at Connect 4. But now, game night can have you answering questions that feel way more dangerous. And this has now been immortalized in the annals of history. If you like what you heard, subscribe to the Best of Gen X wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss an episode. Joe, always a pleasure.
Duh.